Starting today, the state's new rules on THC products goes into effect. The health department is now limiting total THC content to 0.3%. Reporter Juliana Jackson has more on how this will affect local businesses.
Cal and Salganick opened Treehouse Dispensary to fill a need for customers. But on March 31st, Texas is changing the rules.
Full spectrum hemp flower is 70% of our sales. So it's going to be a devastating hit.
Full spectrum hemp flower carries a full range of cannabinoids, including CBD, CBG, and THCA. Under current state law, hemp is legal as long as Delta-9 THC stays below 0.3%. But a new rule from the Texas Department of State Health Services is adding THCA to that formula. Almost every smokable hemp product on the market will instantly become illegal.
We have customers that suffer from a lot of different things, and hemp flower is really, for a lot of them, the only thing that works. So it's, you know, not only am I concerned about my business, but also my customers too.
Salganick says he supports parts of the new regulations, from child-proof packaging, full panel lab testing, and a hard 21 and up sales requirement, but says they weren't given a grace period to adjust.
Been given these rules as a March 31st effective date, and a lot of these rules, packaging, things like that, we don't have time, you know, to comply.
Salganick says the billion-dollar hemp industry is being set up to fail.
I believe personally a lot of people are, instead of getting their flower from us, they're going to go to the black market, right? And these are products that aren't tested. These are fueling cartels. These are, you know, fueling criminal organizations. And so I just don't think it makes sense.
Salganick is holding out hope that lawmakers and the agency will reconsider. But if they don't, he says the decision is already made for him.
These rules go into effect as they are. We're absolutely going to have to close down at least one of our locations. I hope to be able to keep the rest open, but at the same time, you know, that's a real risk.
Juliana Jackson, 6 News.